Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's onto it in a flash. Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. Marquinhos cuts it out. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Matheus Cunha. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is good strength. Lucas Paqueta. He can get that clear. Picks one through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vinicius Junior's cross. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Sorloth tries to clear. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. And it's Guimaraes. Haaland wins the duel this time. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Berger is there, and he can get that clear. Matheus Cunha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a goal. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Paquetá. Casemiro. Brazil could try it again now. Marquinhos plays it short. Marquinhos. Danilo with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a... Matches Cunha! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bruno Guimaraes, and it's Guimaraes, out to the right, delivers the ball, and he's heaved it away. Casemiro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Strong running down that left flank. Drives it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Danilo getting this one clear. Good play on the left-hand side here. That has found him in acres of space. Ryerson. Oh, this looks sharp. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Berger. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Now it's Lucas Paquetá. Could move up a gear here. Danilo. Danilo looking for a runner. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Oh, easy pickings there. Casemiro. Brazil replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Here's Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Solot. Now it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. He came in hard, very hard. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Showing good feet. Casemiro. Shapes to shoot! Nice interception, well timed. Aim forwards. Haaland. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. First quarter of an hour gone. No goals as yet. Matheus Cunha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way.
Vinicius Junior really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Danilo. And that could set him on his way. Pressing's into... Oh, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Hit the post! Berger played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Now he's got space here. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel makes the interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Casemiro. Some good work on the right flank here. And they've got a throw. That's been drilled forward. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. Bruno Guimaraes, laid out to the left flank.
Brazil, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Moved on forwards. Gabriel tries to clear. That's really well manoeuvred. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a throw. And it's played forward. Danilo. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ødegaard with the short one. They get a throw in. And here's Ødegaard. Here comes another cross. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta, gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ryerson. A lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Played back in. And here's Haaland. Haaland. He's having a shot! Cleared without complication. Berger. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Ødegaard. Back into the middle. Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. Casemiro. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bruno Guimaraes moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Matheus Cunha. Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Norway are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get onto this? No, that's too long. That's very neat. Allison breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Haaland, now he's off and running. Danilo. Gabriel. Brazil are behind here despite their domination of possession. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Matheus Cunha. Played out to the right. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ryerson. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Gabriel shifted upfield. Casemiro. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. Berger. Ryerson. Out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He's gone for goal! Just a whisker away. Casemiro. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Clearly not happy with that. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Matheus shot, surely! They've scored!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Danilo gently done. Clears it away. Ødegaard. Berger forwards and with intent. Cleared away. There's the delivery. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined.
Matheus Cunha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Danilo. And it's Paquetá. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Solot. Moved on forwards. Solot. Haaland. Oh, that's neat. Solot. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Can he latch on to this? And the ball is out of play. Tries to dink it through. Chooses to go back. Lucas Paquetá. Now that's well seen too. And here's Haaland. Haaland spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Played into the box. Danger averted for now. And it's played forward. Danilo. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. And it's Paquetá. Cross goes in there. It's a ball kick. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, it's come loose. Lucas Paquetá. Vinicius Junior, gently done. And that's put paid to a promising move. But here's Haaland. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that has been cleared. Casemiro. Casemiro. Berger does really well to win the ball there. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Berger. Surlot. So who's he picking out? Now here's the delivery. Marquinhos clears it away, and it's Ødegaard. A heavy challenge. That has been knocked clear. Oh, some tackle that. No foul, says the referee. Danilo. Vinicius Junior. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Marquinhos moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lofted upfield, and he cuts out the supply. Gabriel. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. That's an imaginative pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Danilo played over towards the opposite flank. And that's been won straight back. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Matheus Cunha, Vinicius Junior, Lucas Paqueta.
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard. Haaland. Oh, great chance for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Danilo. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. And here's Casemiro. It's Casemiro! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Danilo. Gabriel, aim forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Danilo. Wins the duel this time. Up towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Berger. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Danilo. Casemiro. And here's Haaland. And here's Ødegaard. And here's Sørloth. And it's Berger. Berger played out to the left flank. Casemiro aim forwards. Berger have give it back and can go again. Berger. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard played out towards the right wing. Oh, what a climb! Casemiro clears it away. Chance to play it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So here comes a substitution. That has been knocked clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Berger, looking here to chip it through. Danilo getting this one clear. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Bob. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. Played out wide. Clears it away. Casemiro. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's played forward. Ball is over the line. And play for a throw. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. That'll be a throw. Brazil have a free kick. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ødegaard. And it's Berger. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bruno Guimaraes, nicely aimed pass. Out to the left it goes. It's gone out for a throw-in. Aim forwards. Gabriel is there and he can get that clear. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Great defending, strong and determined.
Matheus Cunha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ødegaard. Now the cross. And he's there to clear it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Berger. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Haaland. Haaland! In he goes again! They've played it short. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Crossed into the middle. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. Haaland, now he's off and running. Gabriel tries to clear. Casemiro gets into some space. Matheus Cunha, crunching tackle, and he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Driven forward. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Danilo. Matheus Cunha. Danilo. Casemiro has found the net here, of course. He's Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he finish? another try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Gabriel shifted upfield. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's hoisted clear. Time to deliver. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a mighty effort! And that was very necessary. And it's Erdegaard. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Haaland wins the duel this time. Oh, such a clever touch. Matheus Cunha. He's in plenty of space here. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Casemiro proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards. Gabriel. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Caresses it through. He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lucas Paqueta. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Haaland. Played with finesse. Danilo. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. And he's surging through. Done delicately. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's really well cleared. Norway are making a change now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's Danilo. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Danilo. Casemiro. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That could spell trouble. And it's come back to the keeper. Gabriel forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. We've got a corner here. Marquinhos goes short. Here's the header! Wow, that's a fine save. Gets good distance on it. And it's Casemiro. Played into the middle. Brazil have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And it's been taken short. And that's going to be a goal kick. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Forwards and with intent. Casemiro. Tries a measured ball. That's good vision. Now Hauger. Haaland. Now Hauger. Nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel. Oh, that's a nice ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Physical challenge. Now Hauger. And that is out of play. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Gabriel cuts it out. Now that's well seen too. Hauger. Ødegaard. Casemiro. Marquinhos, nicely aimed pass. Quality ball. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard, probing pass. Danilo clears it away. Cross. Alisson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Marquinhos. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Marquinhos aim forwards, cuts out the pass. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ryerson. Up towards the front line. Casemiro. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Danilo. Casemiro. Casemiro, that's a delicate pass. That is lovely. Now who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Delivered with swing. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gabriel goes forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Norway give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Haaland. Brazil close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he's picked out the run. And he's there to get it away. Referee's given a throw. Two minutes to be added on. Gabriel getting this one clear. Needs a quality cross. Norway cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And it's Ødegaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Gabriel. Berger. Now it's Haaland. Haaland, oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. Vinicius Junior. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil truly have the look of a well-drilled outfit. Everyone knew exactly what they had to do, and I must admit they carried out their task ably. The kind of win that will please the boss no end.